Hello, if you're there, let me know. Another Sunday live with the young Paddy. One person there. Hello, that one person. How are you? Who have I got here? Up with this blooming thing. Hello, Pudgy. Three people there and one in. And four. How you doing? Really nice to see you here. Another Sunday live chat with Paddy. Rob, how you doing? Nice to see you. Pudgy. William, how you doing? My internet seems to be jumping about all over the place. I'm not sure what's wrong with it. It's been quite, we've had some wild weather this last couple of days, but it's not too bad this morning. I didn't expect this. Bum, 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 bum. Well, pocket checks. Let's do pocket checks. What have you got in your pocket today? Throw it up there and I can criticize it. 8. Pocket checks. If you're just coming in, get what's in your pocket out and let me know. Good morning, Sean. You're very welcome. UKPK, fantastic carry. I'm sure you all know, but I got my my sort of a Grail UKPK in titanium and with the coated blade. Absolutely love this. Definitely the best version I've had. But it is such a reasonably priced knife for what you get. It's a lovely knife, I have to say, the UKPK. And you don't have to live in the UK. And Medford on Belay, that's our man Slick Slicers, a beautiful knife. A real steel Heine Haynes Barlow. A real steel Heine Haynes Barlow. Have I seen that? Don't think I've seen a real steel. I must check that up after this. A real steel Heine Haynes Barlow. Can't remember seeing that. Can he remember seeing that? Well, what have I been carrying today? Well, what I'm carrying, a real steel Heine Haynes Barlow spear point. Do you know, I'm going to look that up today. I haven't seen that. Case Swayback Gent, lovely. And a Queen Mountain Man. I used to have a Queen Mountain Man. Absolutely beautiful big knife. At the time, I wasn't really into the bigger knives. Now I would take it. I mean, I have my this beautiful one now a few weeks ago. It's a number 43, is it? 43. I got that a couple of weeks ago. Beautiful. Just put a wee lanyard on it there. Simple nut with a wee bead. Love. Live. Gosh, I don't know what's wrong with my live stream. Sorry if you're getting put all over the place. Today, what I'm carrying is a Queen swell-centered pen knife. It's got that lovely spear, and then it has a gorgeous little pen blade with a lovely swedge. Really nice knife. Lovely. I love that bow tie shield on it too, and that bone is just gorgeous. Really lovely, well-jigged bone. And this is from 2012. Beautiful knife, I have to say, and it just goes in a wee leather slip. And something else I'm carrying is some new Olight stuff. I traded a knife for quite a lot of Olight stuff, and I got some beautiful little extra gifts from the fella who I traded with. I'll not say his name at the minute, but I'm going to do a video on the gifts that he got. But this is just one of them that he sent me with the lights. Look at this. Isn't that a Kira type thing? And I stuck a wee Paddy's potato pillar picture there. Absolutely beautifully done. Rounded edges, little pry bar. but an absolutely beautiful. You can actually tie it to a stick if you wanted to because it's got the holes. Burlap handle Pena X Series Trapper. Oh, William, I do like my Pena. I've just got one. I'm really now on the lookout for a top flipper. That's my little Pena in the carbon fiber. Beautiful. I absolutely love it. So anybody who's got any Penas for trade, I have plenty of trades. Queens are amazing. Hope Chatton Morgan come back with a quality as before. Well, funny, they did make a few knives. This new company is doing it, but I was a bit dodgy. I haven't bought one yet because I've seen too many that weren't good. The fit and finish wasn't good, and I'm not going to buy until I have faith that they're good enough. I don't want to just have one for the sake that it's a new Chatton Morgan, because I do love Chatton Morgan knives. I have a couple of beautiful Chatton Morgans. I suppose I may as well just show while we're sitting waiting here. This is a beautiful, they called it a trapper. This is a beautiful trapper. Absolutely gorgeous. Love this bone. And I love the shield on it, but beautifully, lovely ring bolsters on it. Gorgeous. Knows what this wood is. Let me know. The Penas are awesome. Way too overpriced, so I won't be buying many. No, they are expensive, but just love that that Pena I got, and I tried to cut my finger off. Another lovely Chatton Morgan, but the wood on it, and I can't remember when I bought it. I don't have a box for it, but it's just beautiful. Lovely big thick rings, which are unusual and really nice. Nice to see lives all across the pond bringing people together. Yeah, it's great to bring people together. Sure, it doesn't matter where you live. With this newfangled stuff with videos and this sort of thing, I think it's great. And I love getting a chance to chat to other people that are, about the world. But here's some of the other wee things I got. I have them in a wee pouch, and this is a new sort of carry for me. I got this lovely little orange Olight. This is the updated version. I had the old black one. But then I also got a beautiful little Olight pen. It's just a pen. It's not a light. But I love it. It's got this here absolutely really smooth, lovely deep carry pocket clip. And it really is that. It weighs nothing. And I put the two of them in a wee slip here. Rather than, normally I have pens and lights dangling in my pocket. But I decided to use a little fat, beautiful little case, and I just carry this in my pocket, and it weighs nothing. It's great, and I have two tools that I really love, and then this in my main pocket, and that's me set for the day. Most of the time I don't need two knives. I always have a knife on my I have a knife on my key ring. I have a knife in the front pocket of the car, and I also have a knife and a multi-tool in my day bag. So yes, I've taken the carry in a day bag, and it's nothing fancy. It's just a little sports bag that I have a first aid kit, and I have, what else have I got in there? Just, it's a little pouch, these small EDC pouches where you have little tools in, pens in, anything at all. I just throw it in there and carry that about with me. Although I haven't done it for years, but I'm starting to lighten it now as I made it up. And it's, as usual, I have everything in that lots of stuff I don't need. The coloration of T.I. Barlow's a spear, sheepshooter clip point. I think it was last year. You wouldn't send me a picture of it. Don't remember. I don't remember. On my Instagram, if you just PM me a picture, I would love to see it. I can't think what it is at all. And I'll definitely have to get a look at it. Anybody else got, what are you carrying? Anybody else? Let's have another look. Let's have another look. And somebody who was talking to there about your Pena, is yours the top opener, top flipper? I've never had a top flipper. In fact, I'm not really a top flipper person, but the Pena ones look so easy to use. This is a UK legal. This is the Apache shape, UK legal. Sounds like you're addicted to knives. Warthog, I'm addicted. It's so lovely to see you here. I watched your videos last night, all three of them, and I was tired. It was late at night, about 2 o'clock in the morning. I couldn't even bother replying, but I'll send you a wee reply today. But I watched all three of the videos, some beautiful knives, as usual. Pete, that's what I call one slick slicer. Lovely piece. Just not a huge titanium guy. If it was micarta, it would be... Well, they do it in micarta. This is titanium, and they do a micarta inlay in the both parts here, apparently. MK5 pits. Lovely. Therapeutic Edge. Good morning. How are you? Really nice to see you here. Lovely to see you Americans up. I don't know what time of the day it is there, but it must be early in the morning. It's about, yeah, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon here. Gizmo, how you doing, my friend? Lovely to see you here, as normal. Well, anybody getting excited about the new Jack Wolf knives? Mine's a top flipper. My first, and I love it. I own it constantly for no reason. Yeah, that's why I want the top flipper, because they look totally addictive. And I'm not a fidget guy anymore, but that appeals to me, I have to say. I'm on the hunt for one. So anybody who's got one, I would love to swap you. I'm well, sir. Nice to wake up and see you. Well, you're very easily pleased. And I know you've a beautiful wife and you're lying. Pena knives come sharp. I want to first good evening, Paddy. Good afternoon. Good morning. What's that there? Phoenix, Arizona. You're very, very welcome. An Oregon knife guy, you're very welcome again. I haven't really got a topic. So if there's anything you want to talk about, 7 a.m. as well. Oh, lovely. Way too much fun. Anybody looking forward to the new Jack Wolf knives? I know a lot of you just don't like them because the expense, and I understand that. But I'm really like the Coffin Jack. It's what's he gonna call it? The Vampire Jack. He's calling it for Halloween. It's coming out on the Friday the 14th or 15th. I'll have to double check on that. But I'm hoping to get mine next week. He's posted it from America, so hopefully it'll be here. I'm just not sure how it's going to feel in hand, and you have to be honest, I'm a bit scared. Southern Illinois, 9 a.m. Oh, well, that's respectable now. I like watching you open his knives, but no worry. Buy any knife at expense. Yeah, I mean, they are expensive, and there's no doubt about it. And I mean, I'm very fortunate. Smash the like button. Howling Madness, how nice of you. 6 gunslings. All right, and some good, Paddy. Yes, and they have improved an awful lot. Now, their basic models from Arthur Wright & Son are just basic model knives, but they're incredibly good basic models. This is a Barlow in beautiful wood. I think it's just a rosewood, but it's beautifully done. This is how it comes from the factory. You know, some of the other knives are... This is the most beautiful Barlow. I just love it. The clip point that he puts on these is just fantastic. Oh, just not nice in the pocket. William, they are. There's no doubt about it. But I mean, this is £38 or something. I don't think you can beat it. The steel's not great. You'll have to sharpen it. But if you just like I just carry a knife for opening parcels, opening mistake package, you know, sausages, anything. These are just fantastic knives for £38. They're so well built. I mean, the fit and finish, it's not GEC standard, but it's by nowhere near GEC fit and finish. Lovely and clean inside. Just a lovely knife. Really nice. About you, Justin. How you doing? It's nice to see you here. Yeah, so, I mean, I would highly recommend Arthur Wright & Sons. The Barlow, I just love the shape of the Barlow. What else? Yeah, they just do ordinary knives that are just great for work, or just great for in your pocket as an EDC. And they post anywhere in the world. They're a larger company, and I'm very friendly. Ashley's the boy that I get all my custom knives from. Well, most of my custom knives here in the UK. I showed this one. This is my latest one, and I'm totally in love with it. With some of the best abalone I have ever seen. It is faultless, and this is sheet. This is not just bits put together. It is stunning, absolutely stunning. Again, Ashley does that Arthur Wright Barlow, which I love. Great snap on this. Super, super knife. Look at the back spring. That's what makes this nice for me. You see that line up the center, like the ivy up the center? That is done by hand by Ashley's father, Michael, who's the owner, CEO of Arthur Wright Knives. He does this with a hammer and chisel and just follows up just a skill that is dying from a lot of people. But look at it. It is beautiful. And little file work on the brass bolsters, just and like you're talking a knife that's going to be £150 or something. It's just fantastic workmanship to the nth degree. Beautiful knife. So, but it's hard to get off Ashley. His books are full. He's doing, he's experimenting with making knives. To be honest, at the minute, he runs the factory floor at the Arthur Wright and Sons, and he does his knives at night time on his own time. So, I mean, he's just making some beautiful new designs. But if you go on Instagram and go on every day, just check to see what he's got. You just like most of mine I've got off Instagram. Creatives on a way, a decent knife doesn't have to be expensive. 38 quid in the Barlow is cracking. Trev, yes, look, let's be honest, there's no need to pay any more than 38 quid if you want just a cutting tool to have in your pocket. But sadly, you know, I love this side of it as well. And we're all at different levels. I was at this level for a long time when I first started. You know, now I'm very lucky, but I can buy and trade and sell after 5.5 years in YouTube. I've been able to upgrade my knives, and I do it because I like them. Sean Harmon, I'd love to get an Ashley Harrison in hand. They are just beautiful. Even as basic one, I bought this off Instagram about a month ago. This is one I was just experimenting with. Look at that beautiful wood. Isn't that just gorgeous? It's whiskey barrel wood. It's just a spear point blade. In a month, I have used the life out of it. It's got an easy opening notch there. Oh, I should show you that. Let's see. Easy opening. Brass liners. I get this for 50 quid. Handmade by Ashley. And the only reason it was 50 quid, because it was a prototype and it's not even stamped. But for 50 quid, I don't care. That's going to be in my pocket for life. Just a quick hi and a like to Paddy as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for stopping by. For any amount of time, it's great to just see your names. I'm ashamed to say that Rough Rider knives are really great despite China made. Doesn't matter where they're made. Rough Rider knives are absolutely fantastic. Nothing wrong with Rough Rider knives. And they were probably the only slip joints I had for a long time. So I know they work. They're easy to sharpen. They are made quite robustly. I always have Rough Rider knives lying about me. This is one of my favourite little pocket knives because I like the spear point. But just look at that. You know, for the price you get them for in America, about 15 quid. These cost us probably 25 to 30 over here in the UK pounds. So I pay double what you're nearly paying for your knives, and I still think they're worth it. That's simply gorgeous. Gadget Gus, how are you? Nice to see you again, pal. Hope you're well. Here's another company that they're made by Rough Rider now, Marbles, which I love even more because they don't have a big R. Absolutely beautiful copperhead here. Look at that bone. That green in that bone is just beautiful. The back spring, amazing. But yet in America, I pay twice what you pay, and I still think they're worth every penny. Yeah, I mean, I collect Rough Riders. I'm now changing. They're now starting to do them without the big R. I despise the big R. So I'm now getting rid of all my other ones. One of my friends is getting my Rough Riders with a big R, and I'm changing the ones that haven't got it. I just never liked it. In fact, I stopped buying knives because of the big R, which is a bit petty, but I just don't like them, so why have them in the collection? But I still have enough to keep me going for the channel, if you know what I mean. A lot of the more budget end prices I'm buying for the channel, but there's some like the Rough Rider just stay forever. I credit Rough Rider and traditional slip joints. Of course, you've done much more. Yeah, we're talking. I mean, Rough Riders are great knives, absolutely. And you and I know that they'll do us most of our days, but it is. I enjoy that progression that I've made of. I don't think many people, I suppose my age, don't start off going straight into high end. I mean, I haven't got high earnings. I'm retired now. So I started low and built up my collection. And over the time, whenever I had money, I bought more expensive ones. And that allows you to buy, sell and trade. And it's as simple as that. When I first started, the budget companies fire knives at you. So I was able to sell them, trade them for other things and upgrade my collection. It's not an overnight sensation for me. I mean, it's taken, don't forget I was collecting before YouTube. So I would say probably 7 years now it's taken me to get up to where I've got a beautiful set of high-end knives, which like make no bones about it, I get these for nothing. These Jack Wolf knives. Well, I don't get them for nothing. I get them for spreading the word about them because they are fabulous knives. This was last month's one. Look at that for a take on a Lanny's clip. This is the Benny's clip, which is, it's just unbelievable. Unbelievable. And, you know, it'll cut for weeks with a M390 for my use. So, yeah, I mean, I think I would love to get more and more people who are into slip joints. And it doesn't matter whether it's Rough Riders or Jack Wolf knives or the high-end customs, because like locking knives, they can go into the thousands. But I'd love to see more and more people. And this is just me personally. I'd love to see somebody who has ones that are at the £1,000 and above show more knives. Just show more knives. It doesn't matter what price they are. I love seeing people's knives at whatever price. Look, I'll never have a Rolls Royce, but I still like looking at the interior. You know, I still like looking at the build or how they're made. So knives are no different. I'm good. Brother has been away for a few weeks and now I'm back. Good recharge. Well done. Lovely to see you back. Lovely to see you back. And like, there's another company, Brother Knives, but there's a company over here in the UK that maybe you in the States don't know. They're called Twisted Assisted. Is that not just a great logo? Is that not just brilliant? Twisted Assisted over here, and they're on the interweb thing or Instagram. Go to Twisted Assisted. They've got 3 knives. They've just started. They've already got 3 knives up on their site. There's more coming and very soon. But they buy knives from Bestech. The first 2 knives are, yeah, well, 2 of the knives are from Bestech anyway. They're made by Bestech, but they're budget versions of the more high-end Bestech knives, and they're made for the UK market, the slip joints. They've just had another one done by Brother, which was a stunning, just that we're talking about there. This is the one. Look at their logo. I just think that logo is fantastic. But they done a Lanny's clip. These were made by Brother. Absolutely fantastic knife. Really lovely. Fit and finish, lovely. They had a bad run with Brother. They got some that weren't as good. They sold them at half price, but they were functionally fine. Just bits of fit and finish quality. But they've got good ones on their site now. You know, go over and see them. And they post anywhere in the world. This was £39, I think, somewhere around that there. But he's starting to do more of the, you know, you pay up front and you're going to get them cheaper in future. I can't remember what that's called. Is that the Warthog from? Oh, didn't get that. Didn't get that. But yeah, I mean, you can get into knives at any price, and all the Twisted Assisted are budget knives. They do a version of this is the Bestech Junsey, which is a slip joint with a forward choil, so it's a completely safe slip joint for those that would be worried. They have this for, again, I think this is 60 quid, and there is a multitude of scales you buy from Twisted Assisted that are just set up. You just swap them straight over, and they're at a price that's way below most other companies are selling scales. This one's in D2. But, I mean, you can even get titanium scales for this if you wanted to pay the money. Picked up the Black Bull Trapper, nice McCoy. Yeah, I mean, Rough Rider brilliant. I just hope they get that big R out of the way. I hope they get the big R out of the way. But I don't only just like slip joints. I know that's most of what I show, but I still have a drawer full of locking knives, you know, like most collectors will have. Me Para 3, again, one of the best little work knives you'll ever get for a locking knife. And I have a drawer full of knives like that as well. So, top of the month, thank you very much. Just because I got that. No R in the bolsters. Yeah, that's definitely a no. I'm a no R bolsters man. A no R bolsters. And I'll tell you, like, we all know that the easiest way to get nicer authorized to look at Moonraker knives. They do small batches, nice woods, polished blades, all that. Yeah, Moonraker is another great company to go for. But you can actually just go to Arthur Wright and buy them from there. Do you know what I mean? I'm in love with this at the minute for a locking knife. This is the Benchmade 535. No, not the 535. This is a 945. This is the smaller version of the 940. And I used to think, well, why the 940 is not big? but it's bigger than this. And this is this is penknife size. Do you know what I mean? Under 3-inch blade. I just love it. I'm not keen on the Spyderco PM2. I love the Para 3. I don't like the PM2 in hand, unless you get my Carta scales or something. I find them uncomfortable when you're hard using them, and that's what it is, a hard use knife. But they're very, unless you want to sand it all down. But if I'm going to buy a knife, I don't really want to do it. You have seen the Rough Rider up to in copper. I like it. I think it's going to be pop. Yes, but I haven't seen them in the UK for sale yet, the new Rough Rider ones. Haven't seen any of them on. I've been looking for them because that's the ones I want to get. Anybody else got a favourite brand of slip joint that they don't see enough of? And if I have, I'll do reviews for you of any of them. If you want a particular brand done, just let me know down below here. And if I've got some of that brand, I'll do a review on them for you. I have quite a few case knives there. In fact, I have a drawer full of case knives. I have a lot of older knives. I love the R on the bolters. Well, my goodness, there's not many people do, but do you know what? That's the joy of collecting. You can buy what you like, and it doesn't matter. You know, it really doesn't matter what anybody else likes. As long as you're getting what you like, that's the important part of collecting knives. I've been thinking about the Kershaw Culpeper. William, I've never tried it because I believe the Culpeper, was it over 3 inches? So it wouldn't have been UK legal, which, you know, some things, depends what the knife is, but usually when a knife's over 3 inches, not for me. Military knives are upgraded in the standard ones, like the customs, but cheaper and available. There we go. Slick's giving you some good advice up there. Your thoughts on Opinel? I love Opinel. Where's me Opinels? I don't know where I put all my Opinels. Well, I have a box with Opinels in it, but I have no idea where I put it, what to do with it. Can't think what I've done. I can't find them. I have a box full of Opinels. I love Opinels anyway. I absolutely love them. Fantastic knives, great value. And you just genuinely get, I don't know where all my Opinels have gone. No idea. No idea. I'll have a look here. I've lost all my Opinels. I've put them somewhere safe. On your left. No. Yes, I love Opinels, and I've used them for years. I used to use them when I was bushcrafting and camping. Great little knives for just camp knives. So time for me. I'm desperate to find a commemorative knife. Oh, put that back up again. I'm still waiting for you to review the Rough Rider Tatterskin small work knife. I haven't got one. I haven't got any of the Tatterskins. Do they have an R in the bolster? If there's an R in the bolster, I'm just not going to get one, to be honest with you. I'd rather keep my money for knives that I'm going to want. You know, knives that give me a bit of a buzz. Honestly, I don't know what it is. The R just turned me off. Really off. I like it. You can only buy so many knives. Rough Riders come out every month. There's more and more and more. I don't collect. Like, I'll tell you who I really do love. Is channels that collect a set of every brand. Still waiting for the Rough Rider Tatterskin. So, no bolster, no R on the brass pins. Oh, right. Very good. If there's no R, I'll probably get one. But again, they're not over here in the UK yet, so I can't even buy them. Sometimes it takes up to 2 months when they're released in the States, and sometimes longer before we get them over here in the UK. But if there's no arm, I will get one. Especially the wee work knife, definitely. One of my favourite knives from Rough Rider. They do fantastic work knives. He says, looking in here, like this is one of the best knives you'll get. Absolutely fantastic. It's the carbon. It's just an absolutely super work knife. Really nice micarta on it as well. The Otter Messer Hypnap is another beauty I got from Moon. Yeah, Otter Messer. Yeah, I do have an Otter Messer. I like this because I was in the Navy. I love this one with the anchor on it and beautiful wood. I think it's grenadine wood. I'm not sure, But beautiful wood and a rope knife at the end of it. Really, a rope blade, I should say. Love that. I haven't gone much further with them. I think that one that you mentioned is over 3 inches as well. It's like the 3 rivet knife is a beautiful looking knife, but over 3 inches. I don't have many. I'm trying to look and see. Really, they're like I think even the Granddaddy Barlow is under 3 inches. This is my only real big one. I showed this out. This is my only big one that's over 3 inches. Now, this is just what I use for working around the house anywhere. I eat my dinner with it as well. I'm after the anchor knife too. Yeah, the anchor's really good. And what is it? About 50 quid, 60 quid now. Everything's gone up again now. But yeah, I highly recommend it. But it's funny. I'm saying that I highly recommend it. I don't use it much for some reason. I have no reason why. Do you ever have knives like that you buy, love them, but you don't actually carry or use them? I can't explain, but there's certain knives that I have that I don't carry or use that much. Maybe I'm just as weird as I think I am. If anybody hasn't tried this, this is Oasis. It's made with real fruit and it's called Citrus Punch. Absolutely gorgeous. Now, come on. Any questions? Anything you want to ask me? Any brands you want me to review? Or any particular brands? I suppose the ones that I've got newer knives off, I have a lot of the older brands here, but I think I've a couple of case knives I could do reviews on. Some knives are good to play with and stare at. Yeah, they are. Trevor Open Stuff, how you doing? What was the name of the small slim flicks blade? Is this the one here that you were talking about? I showed that earlier on there today. This is the Chatton Morgan. Only one spare ago. What's that from last week? Is that the one there? Hey, Ghost Malone, how you doing? Nice to see you here, mate. Are you still playing with your new gun? It looks lovely. Ghost Malone, there's another great channel. He's an EDC channel. Has some fabulous EDC. He's got the new Medford. Can't remember. I'd never remember what that blooming Ask. Is it the Ask? Can you remember? Yeah, I think it's called the Ask. It's like an upgraded, a highly upgraded sack knife. Absolutely fantastic. Ghost Malone EDC. Go over and start watching. And Morgan, you're very welcome. Morgan's from the Green Isle herself. It's lovely to see you here with us. The anchor knives come in different sizes, steels and covers. The best in my book is the white bone blue blade. Yeah, I've seen that one now. That's nice. Ass knife. Yeah, I did get it in the end. I'm a bit slow. It's part of the trade being an Irishman. I love being slow. I don't have to remember stuff. Yeah, what else did I get? I got something else from that. The boy that gave me a trade. Oh, he sent me another pen which Sally has taken. Sally's got arthritis, so she loves fat pens. And he sent I bought this one, but he sent an orange fat one, and Sally has just taken to it. She loves it. Any serrated slip joints? Do you know, I would buy one if I seen one. I haven't got. I know that. Who was it? Cold Steel used to do one where there was a serrated and a blade, and I always wish I'd have bought one of those. But now, I would love to buy a single bladed slip joint, and especially something in this sort of. It's something I might ask Ashley if he does, and maybe just order one and wait for it, because I would love a slip joint in this sort of in this blade, this exact size with a slip joint, and I love this easy opening that Ashley puts. It's a perfect place for my third finger, and it just sits there and locks me in. Ashley is making me a comb beard for my wedding in a Barlow pattern. Fantastic. He is a star. And I just like him as a person. And again, I'll say, we run a podcast. There's myself, there's Justin, and there's Dan. 3 completely. They're not on YouTube. They were subs of mine, and we became close friends. We do a podcast, but every 2 weeks it comes out. Sometimes it's just the 3 of us, and other times we have knife makers on. We had Ashley Harrison on. We're having his father on in a couple of weeks' time, but we have Ben Belkin on. We have them sort of interview type podcasts. But please pop and watch them if you see them there. I think there's about 6 now we've done, but the last 4 they're getting better and better. And Justin's doing amazing work on the editing, because as you know, I don't do editing. My videos are all one take. But yeah, I would love to see Ashley and see if he could do me a serrated one. I would love that. Here, the Cold Steel Lucky, that was it, yeah. The RR pig sticker, yeah. They do come out with some. But it's great that they have fun with knives. Knives are not meant to be all serious. I mean, sometimes you get on here and it's the most serious thing in the world. That's not me. I'm not a serious person. And yes, I've got under eyes because that's my nature, but knives are fun. It's my best part of the day. For me, this is my wind down. Let's get out of it. But I love fun knives. And I've got some cracking fun knives about. He says, well, all my fun. Sorry, that internet one funny again. I have that CS lovely. I've never been one for serrated blades, but that's something I would like to have in my collection. More to say that I have, but I also want to try one. So, oh, no, I didn't have. I was going to say I had a Spyderco one, but it wasn't. It was a Salt. The Salt. I am awful sorry, folks. My live's cutting in and out now. It's happening. I don't know whether it's affecting you, but I'm carrying my ass 940 and the ProTech Arc Form. Yeah, you don't have them out of your pocket very much recently. They are just beautiful. Your 940 is beautiful in brass, and that I would just love to be able to use the push button knives, flick knives. I have no idea. You know what they are. The push button automatics. I would love to be able to use them and carry them. Would love to. But sadly, it is. There's my wee wife down wondering why my door's open and she can hear every word I'm saying. But the internet has been terrible. Are you a Swiss Army fan? Yes, I'm a brand new Swiss Army fan. Only been at it a couple of months. But I have, I'm actually sorting out this afternoon my tray. I had it sorted out once, but I'll just sort of give you an idea of how mad I've gone. This is full of Swiss Army knives, and I've only just started a couple of months, and I have another little small drawer with them in. I'm actually going to sort them out this afternoon into, because I can't remember their names, so I've got this sheet here. I'm going to go through them all and put them, I put a wee index card in and all their names. I can't remember half their names. Two-Span Man, Ella. Don't forget the James from Twisted Assisted is our next. Judd, well, put it this, Judd here is one of my, it's Justin who's in the podcast. We have James from Twisted Assisted. We've done a podcast with him. We do our podcast recorded and then put them up whenever it suits. It'll be up on Tuesday. I think it's about 12 o'clock on Tuesday afternoon, UK time. It's either 12 or 2, but I'll let you know the day before it goes up. But James was very interesting, and he's got a few exclusives of what's coming. So if you are interested in what James has been doing and what he's going to do, really interesting podcast. He gave us a couple of scoops that nobody else knows about. So I was really pleased with that, and I'm excited for what he's got to come. Spiders or Salgas repairing the chisel round Spidey. Yes, like Spider Coast do seem to have the most aggressive and well put together serrated blades. But yes, it's something I think I'm going to try with Ashley, and 01 tool steel I think would be good. Will you be getting the Vampire Jack? Yes, hopefully I'm sort of hoping about, he sent it on Friday from America, so I'm hoping before the end of next week I'll have it and I'll get it up before they actually come out. I'm excited to have it because there's so many knives I thought I'm not going to like these, and then I get it in my hand and it's absolutely fantastic. This is my one of all that he's put out so far that I'm wary about the handle. I'm just not sure about it. So I'm looking forward to get it in hand. I just have to trust in Ben, because so far every knife that's come out's nearly been, that's my favourite, that's my best. But I have made a decision. My favourite up to date is not the Lanny. This is amazing. But I've gone back to this again. The dog leg. Oh, that's not the dog leg. Where's the dog leg? Let me just get the dog leg. There we go. The dog leg pattern. I absolutely love it. It is one of the most comfortable knives to use I have. It's gorgeous. In whatever position you want to carry it, it is beautiful. Really, really like that. I love the fat spear. Oh, there was news. I don't know whether any of you have seen. He has a huge box of sacks. We dang. Yeah, I have. I went mad, completely mad. Good day. How are your singles? I pray that they're gone. Jewel Jeep, really nice to see you here. Really, really nice to see you here. No, they sort of went away in the summer there, but now the colder weather's coming. Front and back, they're coming back again. When I get a wind chill, they're coming back again. I've had a couple of real sore little attacks off them, so I'm going to have to go back to the doctor again. But there you go. The little bro, if you remember, it was taken off to get some problems fixed. It was just blade wrap. It's coming out in I think it's the middle of next year. It's going to be re-released again in its new form after whatever's been done to it. I'm not sure what else has been done. But Ben was saying, don't worry, it will be coming back. So that's nice to hear. Look, folks, if you don't mind, I don't know where it's been affecting. I'm going to head on, if you don't mind. I have guests coming down the caravan this afternoon, and I want to go and get tidied up before they come. I thoroughly enjoyed the bit of crack with you. Again, once I upload this, if you put down any knives or any knife companies that you want me to review knives off, if I've got them, I'll do reviews for you. And that's only for the people that come on the Sunday chat, but just ask me and I'll do it. Or if you want to see all my dog leg knives, I can show different ones. If you want to see gun stock knives, I can do a review of them. Just whatever you want, put it down below. And it's great to have ideas for the channel. I will, Ghost. It's really lovely to see you. Give that wife of yours a big hug from me, a good old Irish hug. Try Dan at Blade Bridge. That's where I get most of my knives. Dan's on the podcast with us. That's where I get most of my, between just wee Judd and Dan, that's where I get all my sack knives from. Dan is just an amazing buyer to buy off. So trustworthy. He sends you exactly what he says. Ben has a Benny's clip on hold for me. That's really good. Oh, good. I'm glad to hear that. I hope you get it. Yeah, the Benny's clip is amazing. You will love it. Well, I don't even have any worries. It's lovely. So, folks, take care. Paddy's away. I'll see you next Sunday. And thank you for everybody who came along and joined in. Take care. I'm away for a wee cup of tea. Bye-bye now.